My last relationship was toxic because I didn't know who I really was. I felt like I wasn't in love with myself. I felt like I was looking for love rather from myself externally. Like I didn't know that my value was internal. I felt like it was external. And I mean, like, yeah, I was getting like money out of it, so it was kind of like in that sense. Like
You was getting what?
I was getting money out of it, and so I felt like I was equating money with value. Not realizing like it took for me to really hit that.
Money's not real.
This man is tearing me down. He's giving up. I don't feel so terrible when I'm gambling. It's just like, oh my god, like it just wasn't worth it. And it took for me to go through that for me to detach my value from money and for me to realize how, like, I just felt so empty. Like,
But how did he treat you?
honestly, it's like nice, but not really. It was disingenuous. It wasn't,
He manipulated you.
Yeah. I used to start overeating, trying to gain weight.
I bet. What's your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
My father's a Gemini. You're very honest people. You're very kind. You can feel it.
What's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
I was Sagittarius and Gemini. You guys are real. Y'all are real.
I'm actually the 13th zodiac. It's Ophiuchus, which is a blend of Sagittarius and Scorpio.
Oh, yeah. Scorpio is something else.
I have three Scorpio. I'm actually more Scorpio than I am Sagittarius. But I am classic Sagittarius. But it is all about knowing your self-worth. Because when you know your self-worth, people can't determine your value outside of it. Remember what I said, question everything? You have to listen to yourself and listen to your own voice. You have your own voice always. When people try to acquire it, they're not your people. You may think the term family is the people that birthed you. We develop our family once we're here. You find the people that work and resonate with you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Definitely.
It's a powerful statement, isn't it? A lot of people don't like to hear that, but it's the truth. Got a bunch of family members that are assholes. Inappropriate, all of those things. Exactly. And if they weren't your family members, you would curse them out. So now we're forced to respect them? No. No. You don't get a pass.
Exactly.
You feel me, Queen?
Yes.
You know how many women are abused in situations like that? This is the reason why I do healing work, to empower people. It's all about bringing you up to Q. So when you walk and people look at you and they ask you something, the first thing you do is you process it. You show no emotion. Because if you notice, people play with people's emotions. That's what your boyfriend did to you. He knew exactly how to affect you. But you learned a few things, didn't you? The only valuable words in your relationship are your words. And if what other people are saying don't resonate with you, you have to make sure that it's known. This is called walking in your power. Women have been beat down for a long time. The system is oppressive to women. Most of my clients are women. And they're all powerhouses. Just a matter of you understanding who you are. If this planet was left to men, the planet would have been gone by now. You look on the playing ground, boys are destroying things and tearing shit up, and girls are organizing things. You understand? The queens are the real kings of the planet. Do you feel what I just said? In the wild, the babies follow the mother or the father. They follow the mother. In the wild, the mother will fight to the death. Guess what the men will do? They'll run so they can fight another day. See the power struggle? You know why they call women witches? Because they have psychic ability. They're intuitive. You wasn't taught this stuff when you were young, were you? I know. Imagine if you knew this when you were young. Imagine how you'd walk differently if you knew you had those powers. So that's what happens in the general population. When people don't know what they're capable of, they're weak. They can be manipulated. There's no one walking up to me telling me who I am, because I know. What people think of me is none of my business. And it shouldn't be yours. When you said you were skinny, you said you should try being skinny like me. Feels good. When he met you, you were thin, right? I guess it was good enough. Feel me? It's all about control. As long as you keep people guessing about who they are, you will always control them. Isn't that what the system does? I'm black, I'm white, I'm green. Which group am I in? Oh my God. I fit in all the groups because we are all connected. See, we're in air. Have you ever snorkeled before in the ocean? Have you ever looked in a fish tank? Inside that fish tank, everything is in that water. Everything is an organism in that soup. Air is the same thing, just a different viscosity. What we're doing, other people are doing. But right now, with this digital thing, we're all separate. You get on the train, and people are no longer even talking to each other. Do you see that? We're walking like we're by ourselves. We're not separate. We all need each other. When we want change, if we combine our resources and work together, there's nothing that they can't stop us. And I'll give you an example of what I mean. If we saw one ant on this ground, it wouldn't be a big deal, right? We wouldn't even pay attention to it. But I'm telling you, if that floor was covered with black ants, guess what you better do? Go the other way. Power is in numbers. But as long as they keep you separate as one, they will always control humanity. As soon as we collectively put our resources together and work together mentally, we cannot be stopped. You want to stop a bad product from being sold? Stop buying it. You want to stop a business that's putting out bad things? Stop patronizing it. We have the power. See, it doesn't matter what they put out there. If we don't buy it, then they're not going to sell it. We are participating in our own madness. Our food is altered. Sugar. The top 9 leading baby formulas. Did you know the first ingredient is corn syrup? Do you know that corn syrup is used to make gasoline, petroleum? Fructose corn syrup is used to make gasoline. When a baby is drinking a formula that has high fructose corn syrup in it, the baby develops liver disease. An infant. So when you have children someday, hopefully you will breastfeed your child because nature is going to protect your child, not the stuff that man makes. Are you in a new relationship?
Well, maybe like right now I'm
You're taking a little break? And you should. You know what's good? We need to learn to love ourselves before we take on a partner. To share our journey with, because that's what you take the partner for. The love has to come from within yourself. Because if you loved yourself, you wouldn't try to alter it. Listen to your heart, listen to your mind, listen to your body. Let your body talk to you. It doesn't lie. When you have pain, it doesn't let you know. No one can tell you how your body works. No one can tell you how to look. Let me tell you something, when you're feeling good, you look good. And it doesn't matter what you look like. Do you understand what I just said? I've seen the people that people would consider ugly to look at, but when they feel good, they're fucking beautiful. I'm glad I met you today. You're an awesome sister.
So you're an awesome brother.
Oh, I appreciate that, but you're magical. And I hope you realize that. Okay? You keep walking in your power. When the people don't back you or support you, they're not on your team. If they're not on your team, they can't be in your camp. Whether it's your family or your lover, they have to be on your team. Listen to the voices that you hear, because they're always telling you when things are not right. You just don't listen. Question your own ability to be discerning. Don't. Take your time. When you're speaking slowing down, it's so different. You realize that? It feels different, doesn't it? It's like, I know right now you have to consciously slow yourself down, right? But you're gonna notice when you speak slowly, your words are clear and articulate, and you can add emphasis to the word. When you speak fast, you can't do that. The only time I speak fast is when people are slow and I want to get them to speed up. is all about frequency.